Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Nave.
I'm Allegra Houston.
And every Saturday, we meet with a group of writers on a Zoom call, and we spend an hour working on writing. And within that hour, we generate a piece of writing in 10 minutes. So that's what we're going to do right now.
And if you would like to join us in person one Saturday or indeed one Thursday as well, we do it twice a week. Just join our mailing list at imaginativestorm.com and you'll get emails that tell you everything you need to know.
So here's how we accomplish this 10-minute piece of time writing. It happens like this. We start out with our group by showing an image. And when the image pops up on the screen, everyone in the group generates for 2 minutes words or phrases that just pop into their imaginations because of the image. Sometimes the words and phrases are directly applied to the image. Other times they veer off into all kinds of amazing directions. So we'd like to offer you that image now and give you a chance to generate a word list for yourself.
And here is the image. After everyone has generated their own personal list of words, we then go around the Zoom room and ask everyone to contribute a word or phrase from their list to a community list, which functions as a kind of collective imagination that we can all draw on when we get to the writing part.
And the best part of the community list, in addition to having a great bunch of words to work with, we ask somebody on the Zoom call to read the list aloud. So since we are together, Allegra and I'm going to ask Allegra to read the list for you now, so you will get a sense of how it sounds when it's spoken and also ground you in the list as well. So Allegra, take it away.
Here it is. You might like to write these words down as you hear them or write some of them down, but I will also put the list up again on the screen during the 10-minute writing time, so you'll have it to refer to. No place to rest. This is heavy. Men at work, full of life. Immigrants' revolution, brute strength in communion, dance, mid-heaven, wiggle room, brotherhood, craft, complex image, puzzle pieces, culture shock, marbles, soul force, the strength of men, architectural wonder, pillars of fire. Atlas never shrugs. Cue the thunder, sweat equity, ghostly gain, the obscure understanding of commitment. My humanity is in the scope. The human machine, Mexican gods, fourth revival, magic blood, factory setting, puzzled, woof woof, coveralls and work boots, build me a palace.
So there you go. That's the list we generated today, our community list. We've been doing this for years. One of the things all of our lists have in common, anything, any word or phrase on the list could act as a prompt all alone. But we actually ask people to put the word list together and let the word list provide a kaleidoscope sensibility for you as you write for 10 minutes. So let's say some more about what we're going to do now.
So as you look at these two lists of words, your own list and the community list, as Nave said, spin the kaleidoscope, let them combine together in unexpected ways. You don't have to use all of the words on the list. You don't actually have to use any of the words on the list at all if you don't want to. You can do whatever you like. You can start with one word from one of the lists and then go off in some completely other direction if that's what your imagination wants to do today. But it's fun to just spin that kaleidoscope, let the words sort of join up in other pairings, other combinations, and surprise yourself with what ends up on the page.
And do this longhand, by the way. We like to mention that. This is a free form thing. So, mess is currency. You might not be able to read it all, but you will be able to enjoy yourself for 10 minutes. So, we'll time you. Don't worry about it. And that time begins right now.
Well, you've now written something that didn't exist 10 minutes ago. You have written a new piece of work, which you may not be too sure about. Often I think when people write these surprising 10-minute pieces, they're not entirely sure what they wrote or what they think about what they wrote. So we're going to invite you now to do what we ask the people on our Zoom to do, which is read what you wrote aloud. We do it in breakout rooms. You may not have anybody else there in the room with you as you are watching this video, but that's fine. You are your most important audience, so you are there to hear yourself, and even more importantly, to feel yourself reading your work aloud, making an imprint on the air with the sound waves of your voice, and feeling those little sort of hormonal sparks that you get of pleasure when you read something you like. So this is a wonderful way to teach yourself to focus on what you like about your writing rather than what you aren't so keen on. So put us on pause now and read what you wrote aloud.
So when you were reading your work aloud, you probably noticed that you may have, or you probably came across, not so much noticed, but came across opportunities for revision. You might have made a revision as you're reading your work aloud. So regardless of how you engage the vocal part of reading aloud, it's an effective way of editing and getting deeper and deeper into the work and seeing possibilities that you might miss if you read it silently. Regardless of how it played out, we're glad you did that. And if you like what you wrote, we have an opportunity for you to post it in our community. We call it the Circle community. And Allegra will now explain to you how that works.
Go to imaginativestorm.com, scroll across the top navigation, and you will see community. A drop-down menu pops up or drops down, and you'll see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click on that, and that will take you to the community page, this particular part of it. Click on the image, and that will take you to the Circle site. If it's your first time, it will ask you to make a login name and password, but it's free. And once you've done that, you can explore the other parts of it in this left-hand navigation column, or you can just go straight to prompt of the week. And there you will find an archive of all the prompts we've done every week for more than 3.5 years now. And the most recent one is at the top. When you click on one, you'll see what it is. You'll see a link to the YouTube recording. You'll see the image, and you'll see the word list. And then you'll see, as you scroll down, you'll see what other people have written. Sometimes people upload an audio of them reading it, and other people can comment on what they liked about what people have posted. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see a box that says, "What are your thoughts?" And that is the place to type in what you wrote to the prompt. So that painting, which you may have recognized, is a small detail of the north wall of Diego Rivera's Detroit Industry murals. We choose all kinds of random images to use as prompts. You can find an archive of 4 years of them there on the Circle when you post your work, which we hope that you will do. And if you would like to join us live, please do. It's free. You don't have to pre-register or contact us in any way. Just click the Zoom link, which you will find in the footer at imaginativestorm.com, and come with pen and paper promptly at noon Eastern time on a Saturday or 6 p.m. Eastern time on a Thursday.
So thank you so much for participating. We really appreciate it. We hope you come back very soon. And until then, and lean into your writing and enjoy what you do.
Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.